Hi friends, welcome to Tutor's Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make this simple login form using HTML CSS. This is the best responsive login form. You will be able to see here. A simple one. So first you have to understand the scenario. Okay, so first what you are going to do is I am going to go to my G drive. Here I am going to make it as login form examples. I'm going to type cmd, open up code space dot to open up my project. So when you work with the HTML, you have to install this all the things. Okay, you have to install. You have to first you have to install. You have to go to the extension. Here you have to install the live server. Okay, so I already installed. The first time you are going to install the live server, there is a install button there. You have to click on that and you have to install the live server. Okay, this live server, which is a server. After you install the extension, you will be able to see the live server icon below. When you design the website, you have to run the look and feel of the website. You just click on this button and you can it will be loaded into this server. Okay, that's how we have load the website. Okay, without go to that folder and double click and open it. You can open it by VS Code editor. Just hit by the button go live. Okay, so it's very simple. We have to easy. So we have to, there is a server which is running. So here I am going to go to inside the folder. I am going to create index.css file. So HTML. This is how to create the file. Sorry, I'm going to delete. Not a folder. I just have to create files. Index.html. In VS Code, we no need to type the HTML standard. Okay, so HTML5 standard. You hold down the shift key down and press one key. You have to get this icon. You can click on this. It automatically imported like this. Inside the body, you have to do the designing part. So let's design at h1 tag. You just type like this. File save menu. Just go, click on go. What happens? You can see the output. Here, what you are type on here inside the h1 tag, it has been displayed. That's how. Now let's get rid of this one. I'm going to go to do the which one? This nice login form. Okay, this nice login form. How to do this task? I'm going to explain step by step. Very simple. So here I'll be explained. Okay, so you don't worry about that. I'll be explaining it. Okay, so here I'm using only the I'm using only the here only the in style. Okay, inline style. Okay, simple style I have used. So I did go through from the scratch so you can understand that. So first I'm trying to create the box. Okay, so we have to write box, which is a class div. Okay, div class, you have to type box. Open the div and close the div. What's the meaning of box class mean? Now here this is the box class. Okay, so what you are going to do is another thing what I am going to do is I want to create another class which is a form class. So we have div class form. Open and close the bracket. Okay, so here we have to create the forms. Okay, so what I am going to do is we have to create the h2 tag. You have to press login. Here what you are going to do is you have to do the login. You have to implement the two input fields. So you have type first one. So you can see here. These all things we just implemented. Okay, the two input fields. Okay, so here, so we have to name it these two things. Okay, so you just type div class input text. Okay, this one we have to going to do the custom style. Okay, don't worry, we have to do the custom style. Okay, so you have to do the custom style. That's the thing you have to write. So after that, what I'm going to do is we have to input type. We have to write type the input type text placeholder. We have to username. This required. Same thing, Control C to copy, Control V to paste over here, paste over here, third one. So again, we have to write what I'm going to do is after that we have to write the create the button. Open and close it. You write class BT login. After that, what you are going to do is we have to do the forget password. That's the thing. Also, we have to put it to one div, a separate div tag. So type div. Here write a class. You have to write forget text. Forget text. Something like that. Okay. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the link, hyperlink this link. That's it. HRF we have to write like this. Okay, so this simple stuff you can see here. All I just simply we have to you completed the login form without styling. Now you can see here what's the output is there. Here without styling you have a simple login form. Okay, so now we have everything you need to style. The form we have to style. First you have to style the form. Okay, so how the style is working, inside here, inside the add tag, you have to type it, you start with style, open and close it. Okay, now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the style. Simply you have to write the style. It's very simple. So you have to write the styling. First you have to write I just copy this one. I have to explain it step by step. So first one I'm going to go to this one. Margin. Okay, so margin. Okay, so type this one should be the margin. So you type this one. You have to apply the margin. So we have to apply the body margin 0, padding 0. Okay, so when if you are not put this one, okay, it is automatically take the margin and padding. So you can see it automatically take, so that you have to put this one as a body like this. Okay, someone write like this way as well, asterisk. Okay, so it's asterisk. If you put here, it take like this. Everything is going like this. Okay, this is it is now the margins is 0, padding will be 0. Everything I have 0. If you are not put like this, you can see here. If you are not here, if it's asterisk mean everything should be 0. Okay, if you are not put that one like a body, it apply only the here. So the here this one align, above not align, so we have to put this one asterisk. Okay, that's why you have to try asterisk. That's the mean. This is the boxing style border. After that we have the font family of we have to write area. If the font is not there, you have to get this font as sans font. Okay, the simple stuff you must learn it this one. Before you have to style it, first you have to set the margin 0, padding 0. Okay, after that what I did here is we have a body. After that you have to write the body. You have to write the flags, justify content flags, content center, align content center. What's the meaning by this? Justify content mean it's nothing but this. Center mean your form should be center horizontal. This is horizontal. This horizontal way the form should be center. After that we have to center the vertical way also center. Here also we need to center. Here also we need to center. This point also we need to center. This point also center. That's when we have to get the center of the screen. So you have to up to you have to consider of the up to top and left to right. So we have to get the center point. So we have to identify the center point of top to bottom. We have to identify on the other hand, we have to identify the point of left to right, which is a center point. We have to identify. So in if you go for the what you mean this one flags, you have a there is a property called justify content center. If you implement this one, it is a vertical center. If it's another one is a align center. If you are use this one, it is a what's the vertically center. It's going to be vertically center. We have to implement these two things. We have to implement it top to we have to identify the middle point of top to bottom. We have to other hand we have to identify the point of left to right. So we have to use this couple of properties we have to use to do the stuff. After that, height. This is a very important stuff. There are many students not aware about this one. What is the height mean? Top to this is the top point. You can see the top point. This is your form is here. This is the form. Your login form. Okay, so this is the login form. So you have to give the height. Okay, your out should be I have given as here 100 V mean this is the point. Okay, you have the vertical point. You have the height. You have to set this. Out of the background, we have to write a gradient. I have to use this gradient. You have to. I have used this one gradient. This one and this color. We have to mix up and we have to use it. Okay. So if you want, you can mix up and use for the gradient. Gradient. Full thing we have to set it as a styling. This is advanced styling part we are learn. Okay. This one now we have both the styling. We have now save all and run the application kit. This is the align here vertically center, horizontally center. So horizontally center, vertically center. Here you can see this is the height. You have to give the 100. So if you are write the 50 button 4 point here is coming here. That is not good. You have write always 100. Then only it's coming middle of the point. Okay, perfect. You did a perfect good work. After that we have to write a box. This box you have to implement it here. Box background you have to set this one, back filter and border radius and padding and width and box shadow. I have go through that and explain. Here this is the box. This box, this is the border radius. This is not the border radius. The border radius you can see outside there is a drop shadow. You can see I have explained it. This is a box shadow. You have to given this the box shadow. This is the width of the box 3.350 box width. Padding we have set as a 20. Here 20 is a padding. So padding you have set as 20. Okay, this is the width of the box, complete box width. You have to mention it as 350, which is a box width. This is the box width, which is a 350. Only width, we are not putting any height over here. So here, only width you have to take 350. This is a box shadow. You have to write the box shadow here. This is a padding. This is inside the padding. The padding. You have to adjust the padding. Okay, so these are all the things we have to do. Border radius, background. This is a background color. We have to write background color. You can write. Notice that what's the background color here. This is a background color here. This background color we have to apply this color. Okay. This is shadow. Okay. I hope you can understand. Border radius mean 10 mean. That is a corner points. We have to make it as a greater radius. Everything you can easily you can do it. Okay. If you want to make the login form, you have to make it as a center of the screen. You have to write justify content center, alignment center content. You have to give the height. After that, we have to the background color. You have to set like this. You have to mix up the background color. If you want to give the without mix up, you have to give the only one color. You can write background color. You can type as one color. You can use it. Okay, that is what your wish. Okay, like the simple things. Okay, they are very simple. These are things. After that, all the things I did. Now I want to style this form on it. How to style this form? Okay, so that we have a First you have to style the h2 tag, which nothing but this heading tag. So h2 tag. So h2 tag, you can write, you simply write the form. How this works is, this is a form class. Form class, I'm going to style it the h2. So you have to write form class, we have the h2. If you write mentioned form class, inside the forms class we have a h2. So it's going to the h2, and what is style you are given here, it will be style. Text line I make it as center. Margin bottom mean is a bottom, we have set the 20 pixel. The font color I am going to give as white. Now let's see how to make it here. Simply it will become like this. Very simple. Learn quickly. The CSS is very simple. You have to, if you are a learner, if you are a good learner, you can easily catch up the CSS. How the CSS is working. After that, input box style. Okay, after that, I'm going to type the input box style. Okay, so here I'm going to copy and paste it. Don't worry, I'll be explain. Because if I return and extend, it takes too much of time to complete. Okay, first you have to understand what is this property does. What is this property does? What this property does. We have to understand each and every property, what the property does, why we are using that properties. You can easily learn CSS without stuck any point. Okay, without you can stuck to styling. You can run the design the page. Okay, so we have to each and everything you have to this. You have to study only the important property only. The margin button is very important stuff for the box, input box. We have a margin button. Now we can save all and try it. Here is bar. Okay, you can say this is a bar button. Okay, so what I did here is input this input box, we have to make it as 100 pixel width. Input box mean, what is the meaning by input box? Your input box, this input box. This is not input input box. Okay, so it's the input box. So what's the name you have to put it? Input box. So, sorry, input, not input text, is input box. I write input text. That's why it's not style is not working. Now let's check it. Check. This is center. This is center. This is a password. Okay. What is style I have playing here? Input box. This input box. Input means this input. We have to apply the style for 100% grid, padding 10. Border none, border radius 5, you have the font size. These are the font size you have to. These are the okay, you have to apply these are the things. Right. After that, what I did here is I'm going to go to do the thing is this button. All things. Just copy it. Put it over here. Here I've tried it. Button here, the input text for it is as 100 pixel, padding and border none. We don't need a border. Border radius 5 pixel mean you know what is the border pixel. This is a 5 pixel. The corner point you have set as a 5 pixel. This is you have a font size you have set it as a 60. Okay, this is the spacing of padding you have set it as. After the button, we are styling width 100, padding 10, background color of the button, and border none. This is the font color. This is the background color of the button. Okay, so here let's like that. This is the background color of the button. This is the font color we are gave as white. Okay, background color means background color. This is the font color. Font size we have tried it here. Border radius 5. Cursor we have tried as a pointer. What's the meaning of pointer? When you move this one, it is coming as a pointer here, and is coming. Okay, we have move the cursor. Okay, we have to move the cursor, not in the button. We are not click on the button. Okay, we move other side here. The cursor is a normal cursor. When you move the cursor on the button, okay, you can see that is there is a hand icon will be visible. So if you are not touch with the button and check it, there is no hand icon. If you touch the button only there, you can see the hand icon. That is the meaning of the cursor. That's the meaning of the cursor. That is the meaning of cursor. Okay. Transition, this is the transition point, easy, this one you have put it here. These are all things. Padding, background color, this all things, font size, font radius, all things are must. Okay, this one we no need them. Okay, if you want you can use it. So we have write this, no need them, you don't worry about this. So this one is a button hover color. Hover color, which is nothing but this one. We move the cursor here. They are here, the default, this is the color. If you are, this is the not dark color, this is a light. When you move there, the color would be changed as a dark. So that's why here this is the color. This is the, when you move the cursor, color should be dark. Here this is the actual color. When you move the cursor, I mean when there is a property called hover. Button, this button we have set a hover property. When you move the cursor on the button, color would be changed as this color, dark color. Default it's come as a light color. When you move it, the color going to be a dark. That's how it is working. Understand? Very simple. After that, forget. Okay, forget. This is a forget. Forget, we have write, it's not forget text, is a forget. I put forget. That's it, the style is not working. Now here it's coming like this. Okay, forget login form. Forget mean what the style we are given. You can see here, forget text align center, margin top. Text align center is nothing but the text should be center. Okay, margin we have to put top. Mean we have to give the simple margin here, top. Okay, so here after that, forget A. A mean it's nothing but the link. Okay, link, what I did is color white, text decoration none. We have decoration as none. Okay, if it is not given the none, what happen is there will be the this underline is coming. If you are not, if you are none mean the underline is not coming. After that, what you are going to do is font size you have to make it as 14 for that. Okay, that's the thing you have to write it. So the underline, when the underline is coming, when you move the cursor on the forget password, I want to highlight as this underline. When you move the cursor on that text only, I need to display the underline. Without moving it not display. Okay, it should not display. If I'm moving the cursor on the button only, text only, I need to display the underline. If I not this defaultly it come as a normal. Okay, if I move the cursor, the underline should be there. So that's why we have here also we have to hover also we have write this one here. Normally here the button should be none. Decoration is when you move the hover, the decoration will be underline. That's how we have write it. How to save all, yeah, use it, you can see. I hope you guys you understood this well. Thank you for watching.